Hi y'all, and welcome to my new weekly show, Trash Panda Thursdays. As the name would suggest, I plan on doing this show every Thursday, sort of as a way to give my channel and my life a little more structure. Things are getting busy again, things are opening up. Some of you all know that I work for some festivals in the area, and we're having those again this year. So I thought it's time to get things a little more organized than I have been in the past. No more flying by the seat of my pants. Now, what I aim to do with the show is combine the little things I would normally record around the house during the week into one kind of a package. That could be taste tests, mail openings, interviews, anything like that. And then fill in the gaps between Thursdays with things I do outside of the house, traveling around, working at festivals, any of that sort of thing. Now, the show's going to be divided into different segments each week. You'll see some segments repeated more often than others. Some may never repeat. Just depends on how things go. But this is the direction I'm taking the channel for the coming year. And you can find this every Thursday evening, sometime before supper time, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I hope you tune in. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you laugh. And I hope it keeps me a little more organized. Now, for the first segment of the show, and this will probably be recurring every week, it's going to be called Channel Chat. So this will be the part of the show every week when I just do my channel housekeeping. I'll talk about videos that I have coming up. I may bounce some ideas off of you all to give me your opinions in the comments and that sort of thing. And first thing I probably need to address in this week's channel chat is, where have I been? And like I said, things are getting a lot busier. Part of that just comes with spring. When spring happens, got more to do outside. That spring cleaning bug hits. I know it got a hold of me bad last week. I gutted every room in the house except for this one. Completely moved all the furniture out of each room, vacuumed, went around the baseboards with the suction hose and all that kind of good stuff. So it's looking really nice, but this room is next, and God, I'm dreading it. I've really got to do this room because in addition to being my little studio, this is also where I do my art projects, and I have 5 or 6 going right now. They're all gifts for people, and everything's just a mess. So hopefully once I get this room a little more organized, I can get more on track with those art projects. And like I said, I just need some structure and some organization. Now, another thing I want to talk about this week in Channel Chat is my channel stickers. A little while ago, I finally was able to order stickers, and I told you all, if you're interested in one, just send me your address through email, and I'd get you one in the mail. And some of you did, and I've not put them in the mail yet, which that's no surprise to you all. But there's 2 good reasons for that. 1, things got hectic, and 2, about the time my stickers came in, I found myself able to order refrigerator magnets. So I've been waiting for those to come in. That way I can send a refrigerator magnet and a sticker. So if you're expecting a sticker from me, start looking for those in the mail probably late next week. I plan on getting those in the mail probably Friday of this week. Also in channel news, I've vlogged quite a bit of things that I have saved up, and I'm ready to start posting those. That's one thing I wanted to do, was get behind in posting what I have. That way it's not like vlog post, vlog post, vlog post. It gives me a little wiggle room, especially with things getting busy. Now, last weekend, I was invited to spend the weekend in a cottage at Jenny Wiley State Resort Park in Prestonsburg by Big Joe and Malia's World and the Kentucky coal miner, Otis and Melissa. And we had a blast. It's getting dark out here, and I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I'm trying to get the buds on this redbud tree. They're not bloomed out as much as they are at home. It's still a pretty view even in the dark. What in the hell? You know you have a good time when you're hanging out with people and nobody wants to sleep because you're just too busy talking and cutting up. And that was like, especially Saturday night. We had to be checked out by 10 a.m. on Sunday. And me and Joe and Otis, we set up till probably 3:34, somewhere around in there, talking and carrying on. So I didn't have a whole lot of sleep for Sunday, and Sunday we burnt the roads up. in Eastern Kentucky. I'm not going to tell y'all what we were doing because they vlogged, I vlogged. I don't want to give any of it away. I don't like to spoil surprises, and y'all know I can keep my secrets. So stay tuned for my videos as well as those from Big Joe and Malia's World. And Otis did some drone stuff too that should be pretty cool. I got to kind of peek at it at his camera. It really made me want a drone. Also last weekend was Big Joe and Malia's World. Well, not their channel, the people. It was their second wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary to you all. I'm so thankful to have you as friends and part of my life and part of my channel. You're some good ones for sure. It was interesting while we were at Jenny Wiley because here where I live, we're not really high up in elevation in Berea, but you start stepping east, things start going up. And it was interesting during the drive, the higher up in elevation you got, things aren't nearly as bloomed out as they are down here, which got a little cold up there at night too. And it's cold here today. And that leads me to my next segment of this week's show. Now, my Nerd Alert segment is where I'm going to talk about things that are timely or just interesting to me. I do like to do things sometimes that are a little more informative or educational or, you know, not just cutting up. I've done some things like that in the past. I'm not a total idiot. I guess I can pull it off. I was the first person in town who was able to tell which one was Shinola, so I've got something going for me. Since we're having a little cold snap right now, I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about this concept that we have around here in some other areas called little winters. Now, little winters are just these cold snaps that happen in the spring after the big winter is gone. And they're all, well, all but one, are named after plants. And the reason for that is some plants have to have a little bit cooler weather in order for their buds to set and bloom. Now, when I was growing up and over the years, I always hear people talk about 4 little winters. The first one being redbud winter, which we're well past at this point. The second one, dogwood winter, which we are deep in the bowels of right now. The third is locust winter, and the fourth is blackberry winter. Now, I know a lot of people got snow this morning, and we did here in town. I was fortunate enough that I did not get up in time to see it, but here's some pictures from around town that were taken by my friend Jen Petty. And she is one of the most interesting people I have ever met in my life. And she knows so much about nature and plants and things that it just blows your mind. Hopefully I can interview her one day or something like that. If you remember my Artisan Center video that I did a while ago, I pointed out some of the things that she's made that's out there at the Artisan Center. Now, like I said, the concept of little winters is not anything that's like etched in stone or put in science books or anything like that. It's kind of word of mouth. It's nothing I'd really researched before. So I decided to do a little FBI work, you know what that means, to see what I could find out about it online. 2 things I discovered while doing this research is the concept of little winters is a relatively isolated thing. The vast majority of sources that I found about it came from Kentucky, Southern Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. Now, that's not saying the concept of little winters doesn't happen in other states. I'm just saying the vast majority of information you find online about them come from those states. Now, the other really interesting thing to me, at least, that I found online was this concept of a 5th little winter. I found references in West Virginia to it, and I found some references in Tennessee to it. In Tennessee, it's called Breeches Winter, and in West Virginia, it's called Woolly Breeches Winter. Now, the dogwoods bloom during dogwood winter, and the blackberries bloom during blackberry winter. I don't know exactly what is supposed to bloom during breeches winter, and if I did know, I probably wouldn't be able to talk about it on YouTube from the sounds of it. So let me know in the comments, do you talk about little winters where you live? Is this something that you've heard since you were a child, and do they have different names? I'm always curious about how things are seen and understood in different parts of the country, so let me know. Now, y'all know from time to time I like to do a taste test, and mostly it's been from things that people have sent me. You know, D-Cobb sent me that pig foot, and it really feels like where that ball got rolling. And as of right now, I have a box of things in the kitchen that people have given me to taste test. I could probably do just a month of vlogs every other day with what all's in that box. But since I said I'm going to start doing my taste test on my new show, I decided since this is the first one, go big or go home, right? This week I'm going to be taste testing something that I know people who eat them. I've seen them. I know what they are. They've been around me my whole life, but I have never dared put one in my mouth. And my sister got them for me to taste test, and that is pickled eggs. I probably dread this worse than anything I've taste tested before. Maybe not the pickled pig foot that D. Cobb sent me, but it's right up there with, I mean, look. So I've got my paper towel. I've got a bag in case I need to throw up. You know, it's 1,000 wonders. Of all the weird things I've taste tested so far, I've not puked, but I'm not taking any chances. And I've got my cold pop, because I'm going to have it. But let's cut these things open and, oh God, I dread this. You know they're going to stink. Well, if I can cut them open. Seems like I always have a hard time getting these things open when I do a taste test too. Maybe it's nerves or it's my subconscious knowing that I don't want to really eat this. And there's Peggy. She's probably about to make an appearance until she smells these eggs. Oh. Oh, God. It don't smell a lot different from like the pickled sausages and that kind of thing. Peggy, you want to smell that? That smell good? Smell it. Smell it. You might want to get down. I might puke this right in your face. So, God, that just feels nasty. All right. No better time than the present, right? Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh. I'm gonna kill my sister. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. There's a whole lot of not rightness in that. I'm going to show you the inside. The inside of it. It looks just like a boiled egg, but... Oh, God. Oh. Okay, this one's got two problems. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think I got this. Okay, first, the texture is wrong on two different levels. The outside part of it is almost like that same slick, gross that the sausages I did not too long ago have. But the worst of it is that yolk in the middle is so dry. As soon as I bit, it just like, it almost turned to powder. Or it's like taking a big bite of egg flavored cornmeal. Oh, that. I'm gonna put this up. That is, oh, that is all I got to say about that. On a pickled egg. No. Oh, Lord. So that's about it for this week's Trash Panda Thursdays. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you'll join it in the future. If you haven't liked and subscribed and all that good stuff already, please do down there at the bottom. I do appreciate it. But until next Thursday, I hope everybody is doing good. You're staying safe. You're staying warm during this dogwood winter. And I will talk to you soon.